Hey everyone, welcome back to Tester Hub. Today I will be walking you through an end-to-end localization from Android Studio all the way to Google Play so you could reach users in many languages. It isn't just translating text, it's about adapting your app to other cultures, meaning your buttons, dates, numbers, and even images feel natural to every user. By localizing it, you boost engagement and certainly drive more installs worldwide, given that they understand what they're downloading. So we'll open up a project in Android Studio. Wait for it to load. What you could do as well is if you go to menu here, File, Settings, Plugins, Marketplace, Translator. You might find a good one that does it for you. I personally haven't searched or even bothered to try one. I rather do it through ChatGPT. I give it my file. It spits out back, the strings in the language that I asked it to translate to. That being said, that's what we're going to be doing today. So head over to strings under values. As you can see, I have 15 files already, 15 different languages, and I achieved this doing this same method that I am about to show you. So click on my original file, right click, open translator editor. Once this loads, this will become available. There it is. Today I am going to be translating my app to Turkish. So let's see, here we are. Reason being that it's all red is because there are strings within our project that aren't translated. Obviously the file that we just selected, right? So we'll head over to strings, open that file up, only one string in there. Back to the original string file that you have, copy, head over to ChatGPT. We're going to ask it to translate for us. Paste, enter, and now we just play the waiting game. Depending on how big your file is, you might have to break it down into chunks. This one is 740 strings. I did it for the other languages in one snippet, so I presume it will do the same. If it's bigger than that, I don't know how the limit per characters, depending on the version that you're using in ChatGPT is, but you could always feed it 250, 500, something easy. It took a few minutes, but here we are. We have our file. Let's scroll all the way down. Copy. And there we are. Oh, I mistakenly put the resources twice. So let's remove that. Here I'm gonna keep my app name as is. You could choose to translate it, keep as is, your choice. Scroll all the way down. This we do not need. And we have here a few apostrophes that we have to escape, so we'll click escape apostrophe, and we'll do another one there, right? We'll go up here, same thing, show context, escape, all set. What I like to do is head over to my original string file. Okay, usually if something didn't translate, a line didn't translate, it'll be red, but from the looks of it, looks like everything was translated successfully. Here we can refresh, it's no longer there, we close that down. This is ready to go as well. Okay, so let's fire our emulator and see how that looks. As I mentioned earlier, it's not just about translating it, right? Because in certain languages, some words are a lot bigger than others, so we have to make sure that it doesn't mess with your UI. Okay. So we'll head over to home. Okay. Whoops. Settings. add a language. Let's test out the language we just decided to translate to. Turkish, let's see. Okay. We'll move that up. Yes. All right, let's check out the app. We'll head back home. App, here we are. And okay, from the looks of it, everything seems to be translated. Let's check out the other fragments. This looks good. Right. Check out our settings. Beautiful. Now that we ensured our UI looks good, translated, we'll close this down. What we're going to be doing now is build, generate signed AP bundle, and we're going to be uploading it to Google Play. Let's head over to Google Play Console. This is your dashboard. After you have sent your new track for publishing and it's been published, you are gonna go to grow users, store presence, store listing, right? Because now that your app's update has been approved, it translates to the language that you currently uploaded, but the listing remains in English, so we also have to add that. So we'll head over to manage translations, select language, in my case is Turkish, select, apply, and I will go back to the default because we need to translate all this stuff. The way that we're going to be translating is the same way as I did with the other files. We're going to head over to ChatGPT and ask it to translate this information for us. So I'll copy this. Let's head over here. Please translate. So app name, let's take our app name. The other one is short description. Here. Full description. Here, copy, paste. That should be it. One thing you should mention is the limits of characters, right? So for app name, we have 30, 80 for short description. Put it here. The full description doesn't matter because it's a very generous amount. Hit enter and here we go. Copy, paste, 27, perfect. Oh, just realized this is my English one. Here we are, paste. Here. Just to verify the translation, I'm gonna head over to Google Translate. Make sure it is what I asked it to translate to. The tech language, here we are. Chef powered app, easily manage costs, recipes, and budgets. That's fine by me. Here we are. and the full description. Alright, it appears to be the same thing. So we have that translated. Okay, and aside from that, we also have to translate the images, right? We don't want the whole listing to be in the language that we're translating to, but then your images say otherwise. So these also have to get updated completely. Personally, I'm just going to leave it like this for now. Hit save. Go to overview and send your changes. Please let me know if you have any questions or feedback in the comments below. If you found this guide useful, give it a like and subscribe to Tester Hub for more Android development tutorials.